are back with the 5th grade news.
This is going to be our last news for this school year because it is the end of the school year.
Again, we have a riddle for the news.
I am heavy when I'm forward, but backwards I'm not.
Keep that in mind for the end. Next, we have Malachi and Landon with math.
In math, we are doing NWEA testing from the 22nd to the 24th, so make sure to study.
We will also be working on reviewing everything we have learned and working on some 6th grade standards.
On our way, we can get ready for NWEA is working with our learning locator sites. Our numbers are located in our planners and the website on Schoology.
Next we have Andrea and Landon with social sites.
We are learning about events and people leading up to and during the Revolutionary War.
Don't forget about our field trip coming up on May 25th, and look for a letter coming home with you.
One last reminder, and please remember that our field trip is on May 25th, and you have to have your pink form signed by a parent and a quarter, and you must return that by May 16th or you cannot go.
Next, we have Andrea and Kenzie with science.
Science, we are doing MCA review, MCA test on May 8th, and we had the Science and Nature conference on May 9th.
We also have the Inventor Project, where you have to do research on a famous inventor and have to create a presentation that will be given during classes.
We are also going to be conducting our own experiments by coming up with a scientific question, forming a hypothesis, gathering materials, performing the experiment, and collecting the showing results.
Back to Jason.
Next we have Malachi and Landon doing language
Language
arts.
arts, we are working on figurative language and we are going to do NWEA testing.
We are working on figurative language, wordly wise, and all the knowledge we've assigned this year.
Make sure to keep reading, doing your study island, and working on wordly wise. Back to Kaylee.
Hi, reporter Kaylee here, reporting from Marshall International Airport, trying to be book travelers on the way to the next adventure. After his next destination is Christopher Columbus. Where are you heading to, Chris?
I'm off to read a book recommended by a friend. Jack told me I have to read a Harry Potter book.
What motivates you to go travel through books?
I'm working hard to achieve the status of the World Adventurer to earn a ticket to an ice cream party and enter in a drawing for prizes. Sorry, ma'am. I've got to go. My flight's here.
Stop! Why don't you introduce yourself, sir, and tell us where you've been and where you're off to next.
My name is Ferdinand Magellan. I just got my passport to become a travel extraordinaire. I'll earn the ticket to the ice cream party and a pizza party. Plus, I'll be entered for the drawing and prizes. I better go. I must have my trips completed by September 14th.
Bye-bye. Travel safely. I think it's time to pick up my passport and begin my book travels. Andrea, back to you in the studio.
Device turn-in is on May 30th. For the rest of the year, you will be keeping your devices at school.
Thank you to Marshall PTA for providing extra binders next year, funding for the field trip to Pipestone, funding to Watch Wonder, styluses for devices. Check out the great summer reading recommendations on Bookopolis.
Next we have Kaylee and I with Exploratory. In Spanish we are learning the colors and the alphabet, and we are also working on comprehension and fluency.
In gym, we are doing fitness testing and we are working on fitness skills.
In art, we are learning the elements of art, the color wheel, and working on drawing packets.
In music, we are doing our concert and we are doing the concepts of our concert.
In tech, we are doing the Rookie Project and Typing Club, Green Screen, and Nitro Type.
Next, we have the interview with Mrs. Carson. What is your favorite Spanish word?
Ustedes.
Why?
Because it makes me sound like I'm really good at Spanish.
Why did you choose to teach Spanish?
Because I love the language and it's fun to be able to speak a second language.
How long do you think you will teach Spanish?
Forever.
We have the answer to the riddle.
The answer is a ton.
That's all. Thank you for watching the 5th grade news. Bye.
In a drawing for the prizes. Sorry, sir, I've got to go. You don't say hi. Sorry, my flight's here.
Perfecto.
It's making weird faces.
All right, let's go.
In science, we are doing MC.
La palabra en español.
Preciosa.
¿Por qué?
Porque soy preciosa.
¿Por qué decidiste enseñar español?
Porque me gusta el idioma.
¿Por cuánto tiempo crees que vas a enseñar español?
Para siempre.
Ok.